I've been delusional pretty much my whole life, and delusion has gotten me very far ahead when I've used it to my advantage and putting it into the right things. But delusion has also put me very far behind when I let it go into distraction and things that just simply weren't true in life and misguidance. And I'm here today to speak to somebody, whether you know that you're a delusional person and that's a self-realization that you made and you just haven't changed it, or if you're not even aware that this is you. Take a second, look at yourself, look at the things that you believe in life and the things that you put your faith into, and do an evaluation and decide, what are you delusional about, and is it productive towards your goals in your future, in your journey in life. Some people fail in life not because they're delusional, but they choose to put their delusion into the wrong things. You believe in a job more than your business. You believe in a toxic relationship more than your business. And I'm all about stability and making things work in life, but understanding the difference between positive and directional delusion versus delusion that's just leading you in the wrong place. Positive delusion would look like starting up your business and going 100% at it before you even make your first dollar. A lot of y'all set goals or get into certain fields like entrepreneurship or whatever it is, whatever goal it is you set in life. You know what I'm saying? How you do one thing is how you do everything. So a lot of you guys will set these high expectation goals that are a little bit difficult to achieve, and you think that you can put in very, very minimal, easy effort, and you think that that's going to get you far, and you look and you compare yourself. You're delusional because you compare yourself to people on social media or to people in the world in general that you see from day to day doing these certain things, and you wonder, oh, why is this person here and why am I not? Well, you're being delusional about what it took for them to get there versus what you're doing to get there. A lot of people will sit here and compare and complain about what they don't have in life. They complain about the material things they don't have in life. They complain about the opportunities that they don't have in life, when in reality, the people that you're comparing yourself to see the better side of things, to see the things that you desire to have, they're putting in 20 times more work. And sometimes it's not more work. Sometimes it's directional work. A lot of people sit here and just don't take the time to educate. They're delusional. They'll learn a song, but they don't want to learn a new skill. They'll know everything about all the drama on social media, but they don't know the latest development in the business field that they're in. Like, you guys are delusional about the wrong things. You guys think that things are just going to come easy in life. Instant gratification. You think you're going to start a business, you're going to run up a bag. You think you're going to start a business, you're going to automatically make six figures. You think as soon as you start a business, you get to quit your job. That's not how that works. Like, you have to understand that there's a difference between being delusional about the right things and the wrong things. A lot of y'all start businesses and then say, yeah, I'm going to quit my job and make this work. I'm not saying that that's the wrong move to make, but what I'm saying is be realistic with yourself. You're being delusional about you not needing that job. And I love the motive of, oh, I'm doing this for my business, but get your business to that point. One of the main things that feeds into delusion nowadays that I hate is social media. A lot of y'all see all these people online that's marketing or popping it or whatever it is that they're doing to grow and scale their business or to get you to want to buy whatever course or offer that they have, and you're not being realistic with life. A lot of these people are telling you, oh yeah, I started up this business model and I quit my 9 to 5 in 3 months and I'm going to show you exactly how. That might be true for them, but you're not understanding. You're being delusional about the situation. It might be just for marketing, and even if it is true, right, they probably did that in 3 months because they were staying up all day, all night while they were starting their business. They also probably put money behind their business. They made sure they had everything to invest. They made sure that they were keeping up with all the trends. Like, a lot of y'all will compare y'all situation. Oh, well, this person started this and it did good for them. Okay, look at what their daily habits were versus yours. You don't know everybody's daily habits. You don't know everybody's real situation. So stop letting social media feed into that delusion. Make y'all think that people are doing better than they are. Make y'all think that people are more successful than they are. And what I'm not saying is there's not successful people and there's not people that are doing well. There is definitely a lot of people. A lot of people in this world are doing well for themselves, and I'm blessed to be able to say that I'm one of those people. But understanding that everything you see on social media is for social media, so stop letting that reflect on your life. A lot of y'all think that y'all don't care about social media or you know it's fake, but day to day you're sitting here stressing about not being in a position that you're comparing yourself to somebody who's not even in that position. They're just somebody who knows how to make it look like they're in that position. So that's one of the main things, right? Stop letting your delusions go into that, because now you're having more negative self-talk. Another delusion that I hate, and I see it so much nowadays with millennials. Let me make something clear first before I say this. You can always start over. It's never too late to start. You're on your own timing. Don't compare your situation to the next person, right? But I see it so much with millennials nowadays, especially with the instant gratification that's accessible to us with, social media and with opportunities and what we see people get blessed with. A lot of people have a delusion over time. Like they're so delusional that they have so much time left. So we've already acknowledged that it's never too late to start something, and you can always chase your dreams and start over. But understanding that that is true and that's a reality, but that's true in a reality for people that are already in that situation. See, a lot of you guys look at that statement and look at the reality of that, oh, I can always do something later, and you live your life in that I can do this later type of mindset, and you live your life by acting in a I can do this later type of manner. And a lot of you guys procrastinate and push off life. A lot of you guys procrastinate and push off opportunities. I did that for a long time in my life, and as soon as I changed what I was delusional about and I realized that I have less time than I actually think that I do, that's when I really locked in, and that's when I really made it shake. God forbid anybody on this earth, anybody watching this, your last day could be tomorrow. God forbid. So understand with that, every day is another day to try. Every day is God blessing you with another opportunity to move forward and work on your goals and work towards what you want in life and fulfill your God-given purpose. So understanding that the sooner that you can start applying that and implementing it into life, that's the sooner that you're going to see everything elevate for you. A lot of you guys have those negative delusions or those distracting delusions keeping you from being delusional about the right things. I'm sure anybody on this video can think of someone in their life who is at a stage of life that you would consider to be old. Everybody's age that they consider to be old in their head is different, right? But just pick an age that you consider to be old in your head and think of somebody around you that you know who is not where you think that they need to be in life based off of their age. A lot of you guys can think that, and obviously it's just an opinion, right? To each his own how people live their lifestyle, but I know that everyone can think of somebody in that role, and I guarantee that you talk to a lot of those people and you say, hey, you know, I want to really, and you try to talk to them about something directional. Hey, I want to start up this business. I really want to do this. I want to do that. And you come to them in a stressful, anxious attitude as if you're really worried about doing this. A lot of them are going to reassure you with that, hey, you're young. You always have more time. And that is a very, very dangerous statement to hear to somebody who doesn't understand that that is not a true statement. Like, yes, you may be young to some people, but what really is young, right? Some people think that 22, 23, 24, 25 is young, but to your 16-year-old self, you're getting up there, right? So understanding that time flies by and it doesn't wait on nobody. So why waste it? Why push it off? Why tell yourself and be delusional that you have more time than you really do? In reality, you don't. Any day could be your last day, God forbid. Opportunities are constantly getting snatched away and things are constantly developing and taking place. So why not take action now? See, faith-fueled delusion pulls you forward. When you're faithful and you put your trust in God and you know and you have that relationship with Him, so you know that what you're doing is your purpose and your calling, and you have delusion into that, that is going to get you a lot further in life than having delusion in things that don't serve you. Having delusion in the relationships, in the friend groups, in the environments, and the habits that you have that are negative, and having delusion that those are the people and the places for you in life is going to put you in a bad place. A lot of people think that their 20s is their time to have fun and to enjoy life, and by all means, I do think that you have to have some joy in life. Like we covered earlier, any day could be your last, so why not enjoy life to the fullest? But also understanding that life isn't just about enjoyment and experience. Life is about building and growth and setting your family up forever. You know, everybody, that should be your goal in life, is to set everyone up after you forever, because once we all pass, you can't take any of this with you. So what's the point of just being selfish and just enjoying it for your experience and your time and not let the people after you live a good life? A lot of people that watch this video come from a similar background as me and don't really come from nothing. So when you're one of those people and you don't really come from nothing, why would you want the bloodline that comes from you to come from nothing? And then that would mean that you're nothing and you're not doing anything with your life and with your time, and that's not the legacy that I want to leave behind. I don't know about y'all, but that's definitely not the legacy that I want to leave behind. I want to change everything for my family. I want the reason why people are asking my grandkids and my grandkids, oh, how are you living so good? Why is your life so lavish? Why are you in such a good position? Why do you have so many assets? Why is God so centered in your life? Because I want to set that standard for my family. I want to give my family abundance, and I want to give more importantly, a relationship with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So the sooner that you can do that and you can implement that, you're going to see everything change in your bloodline.